Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Torres, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he beats the first pitch into the ground to the left side and foul. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and one to Tommy La Stella. La Stella, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood. Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Justin Upton now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag.
Oh, he's in there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
One and one. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heel.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Ball one to start the at-bat. Two men are on with two men out. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses, ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two and one. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels strand a couple, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play. 15 long balls and 66 driven in. One-0 count. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hard hit to first. Reined in. One there. Throw to Bohr. They get the double play, and the inning is over. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium with no score. Into the box now, Justin Bohr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Justin Bohr.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Line toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Now batting, Kevin Smith. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels go down 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he popped him up. Fletcher calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. 7. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in, David Fletcher. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Simmons playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-1. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. Two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not given.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Aaron.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Justin Upton. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Upton, or simply J-Up. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Into the box now. Shohei Ohtani comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Gregorius is there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
The 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one
now
away. Wow.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for the Angels.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Kevin Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Two and two the count to Cole Calhoun. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Ready for another chance? Tommy La Stella. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
And this will be fouled away. The 1-1 home. To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And Trout has himself a base hit.
The left fielder,
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Riding in once again, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx, and the Angels are out on top now 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-2, full count. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. To the left side, but it's well foul. Voit, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Standing in, Torres. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Voit is off at first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. .3-0 pitch. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
3-1.
The 3-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Shohei Ohtani.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jay Happ, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 34, Jay Happ.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Kevin Smith will be next. Nope. And that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Grounded weakly to the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels strand one, but they're on top 2-0. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Ball 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Calhoun will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-0 now. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Left side of the infield into the shift. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still
The
has the lead,
shortstop,
although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he
Red
can't worry about
Warrior.
how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in the Bronx, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, David Fletcher, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
David Fletcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Ready now, Tommy LaStella. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Chopped to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Popped him up. Moore has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Mike Trout. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Full count still. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Trout on at first, nobody out. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Ohtani.
Digging in to try it again, Shohei Ohtani. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin 4.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. First offering on its way. Pitch is high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Cam Bedrosian answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the ninth inning without any trouble.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch to first. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Angels 2 and the Yankees nothing. Leading off the inning, Justin Bour, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Bour.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Kevin Smith.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Cody Allen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was great all night long.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 1 for 2. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Didi Gregorius will be next. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Torres. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's
2-0 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Flying toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Trevor Cahill takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Here's the 2-2. Hit hard but foul. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Line drive to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Settling in now, Andrelton Simmons. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
La Stella.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 1-1 pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball three.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it. Ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In now, Mike Trout. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-0. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Simmons over at second. La Stella is over at first with one away. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
O'Connor.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch, fouled away. The 0-1, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Cahill is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Changeup laid off down around the shins. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Giancarlo Stanton will be next. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. The set and the 1-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least 1 more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 10 innings in the books, on to the 11th, still tied. Standing in, Justin Bour, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Kevin Smith.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. This is popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So digging in now, Cole Calhoun, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his first pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here it comes, 2-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And he's certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next for New York, Luke Voit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 1-0. This is line to left. Upton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains 2-2. Luis Cessa gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
For the Yankees, number 85, Luis Cessa.
Stepping in, David Fletcher. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0 is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. This programming note to pass along: due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrelton Simmons. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Chopper, foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, the third baseman, Tommy Rostella.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy La Stella, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup with the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. In now is the Yankees DH.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there.
Now
Usually you're trying for a
baseman,
swing and miss when you throw that
DJ.
pitch in a 2-strike count, but
Love
clearly he
debut.
wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, DJ LeMahieu. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. The 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
And this is
The
not
third
an
baseman,
easy play when you have to
Miguel.
range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in, Miguel Andujar. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Andujar carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, Mike Trout, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Here's the first pitch. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. From the stretch, the 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Kevin Smith, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead now deep into extra innings.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In there for strike 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 1 for 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Angels get just the 1. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Angels 3 and the Yankees 2. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. And if you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now the 2-0. Hops this one up. Bourne in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Gary Sanchez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Last chance for the Yankees. That misses. 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Trevor Cahill wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.